My name is Jeff Cermak. This is my wife, Kara Cermak. We live in Palatine, Illinois. First of all, the process was awesome. It was seamless. I was informed the entire time, permitting, the design of the system. When they showed up to start installing, I was informed every step of the way, including when they finished. After they finished and livened up the system, I went back there and they showed me how to power it up if I needed to, and the communication was second to none. They were really good.
So before we went solar, I had only heard about the whole solar thing sort of on the West Coast and the East Coast, and it almost felt like they hadn't made it to the Midwest yet. So when I saw an ad on Facebook, I was like, wow, this is great. Finally we're getting some exposure in the Midwest.
When I first got interested in solar, I was on a trip up north, up in the UP where I hunt. I do a little outdoorsy stuff. And we have a neighbor next to the property where we're at, and we're off the grid. What he was most proud of was those solar arrays and how well they were functioning. So all these construction guys were doing all this work here, and he showed us a meter that showed that it was still charging the system, and all these guys were running saws and equipment and stuff. And I was like, that is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Our daughter goes to University of Illinois, and she got involved in environmental causes. So we know a ton about environmental causes. And so we just thought it would be really great to do even more.
So I'm a contractor. My first concern was structural, because we added onto this house, and I wanted to make sure it was safe for the roof, how that would work if we had to re-roof down the road, things like that. And those questions got answered pretty easily. That was really my only concern, is the maintenance part and how it would be held together and how it works with snow and things like that.
So we have a super high bill, most specifically because of the way we added on to our house. So our bill has been about $300 in the summer. I was excited to save some money off of that, because that's a steep bill.
As far as saving money on our utilities, no, that wasn't my primary concern. I think it's really cool to be able to generate our own power, feedback to the system, so to speak. So the savings is a bonus for me.
If I had to tell my neighbors one thing about going solar, I would tell them about the environmental changes and how we can all do our part. And since it's not going to cost money, there's a savings there. Again, there's just no reason not to do it.